welcome back. Hi, I'm sorry, that was too excited. This was too excited.
I was a little too happy for the
I'm
pod.
sorry.
No, it's
I felt like I
okay.
had to...
Welcome back.
Yeah.
To the next episode of Let 'Em Watch.
3 coffee cups.
I'd rather keep it real, you know. I mean, how do you think like those YouTubers feel when like they're just setting up, like they're just completely stone faced, and then they're like, "Welcome back, guys."
No, I like to imagine them the whole time, like,
Yeah.
welcome back. You know what I mean? I was thinking about that movie today. That I was thinking about All Quiet on the Western Front, because I was thinking about like the idea of like how like I feel like the reason why that war was so like bad was because like these dudes weren't prepared for the technology that was like coming out. You know what I mean? They were used to like, you know, like lever actions and shit. So imagine like you've never seen a tank before, and you just see one. You know what I mean? That's why in the movie when they see the tank for the first time, they all start like screaming. You know, because it's like they're like, yeah, you this giant mechanical beast.
Yeah, I mean, they like cried because we were using shotguns in the trenches.
Yeah.
And like now you're not allowed to use shotguns in war.
Facts. That's facts. Except for the Dragon's Breath and Black Ops 1. Fire. Dude, I miss when Call of Duty was like that, when you could like literally you could see people's limbs fly off, or they shoot a Vietnamese guy, you see his leg fly up in the air. Shit rule, dude. I wonder if my grandpa ever did that. Probably did.
Probably.
There's something else. What were we talking about? All Quiet, Western
on the
Front.
Western Front.
And then you were talking the shotguns. Shotguns, yes. I actually learned. I think I told you this a while ago. Like the reason why the Geneva Convention exists is like a lot of it's because of Canada, of all places.
Really?
Oh yeah, they were going ham. Weren't
They were going hard. I remember reading this thing that they would like. The Germans by the end of the war were like starving, and so the Canadians used to take. Like, they would take, like, cans of food, and they would put, like, a grenade inside of it, and then chuck it, and there's all the Germans would get all excited, and they would just fucking explode. Like, they were, like, evil, dude.
Like, dude, yeah, but we should be doing shit like that in war. What's the point of the Geneva Convention? We're fighting a war. We should be as ruthless and as merciless as possible. And torturous.
I don't know about all that,
Dude,
but
come on, man.
It depends on the color of their skin.
This is war. What if there was like a little dark age going on over it? Like, policeman, swear to God. And then you're like cutting a dude's face off, and then like.
oh yeah, you're just like skinning him alive.
Yeah,
and all
just
that,
casually,
like,
then throwing his body like back to his team to see what you've done to him.
But you don't even have PTSD because Little Dark Age was playing.
Exactly. Yeah. You reminisce on those times. You know.
You sound like you yearn for those times.
Sonny boy, I cut a man's face off while he was still breathing. I showed him his own face. I wore it in front of him.
You could do that. I mean, like, you could... That's like the cartel.
That's what they do in the cartel. Yeah, they get creative with it.
Yeah, which you gotta respect. You know, they get like they're the last people carrying that kind of medieval style tradition. You know, of like horror.
Well, if I'm gonna have to die like in that sort of way, I would at least prefer it to be memorable. I mean, although maybe a little painful.
Say what you will about Nick, he was always memorable.
But I would rather people like be talking about my death in some capacity.
But just in the way that like, imagine like they're talking about your death, but you're the guy that was like in the screaming bowl. You know what I mean? Like you're the guy. What if there's like one cartel guy that's like really into history, and he's like, we should get like an Iron Maiden and shit. Like this shit would be so funny.
Plus, like the medieval torture devices.
Yeah.
Children of the day.
It's just like a guy like talking. Yeah, all the other cartel guys. He's like, fool. What if we like tied like 2 horses to each end of him? And we whipped them. They ran in opposite directions, fool.
You split the guy in half, fool. That's what I think's gonna happen.
That shit's sick, fool.
What if we like tie him to the back of one of our horses and we just start running, fool?
What if we like tied his arms and legs up and then threw him on a railroad track?
What if we gave him a cigar, but really it was a stick of dynamite and it blew his head off when it reached the fuse?
I was trying to think of like other like medieval. Oh yeah, it's like, fool, what if we like covered him in like honey and shit, and then we sent him in a boat down the river and just waited for all the animals to go? That's a real thing. They used to do that. It's one of my favorite medieval style punishments.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of other like ancient punishments. Fool, what if we fed this fool to a lion? What if we put him in the Colosseum and made him fight a lion?
Remember they did do the thing where they I think it's something similar to what you talked about, where they would like give him like a bunch of like sweet food like honey or something, and then they would let it digest for a little bit, and then they would get a big bowl of bees and they would put it over his I think it was rats actually. You know what I'm talking about?
No, rats.
Rats.
No, they would cover it in like No. They put a cage of rats over.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
and
Where
they
the
light
only
the
way
fire.
out
They
is
heat
like.
it. They heat the box
Oh,
around in order to get away from the heat, the rats
They
tunnel
burrow
into
through the person.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I know that, to be honest.
Dude, they were
Game of Thrones.
creative back then. You said what?
Did they pull that out?
It's in
Game
Game
of
of
Thrones?
Thrones.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah. You know the Koreans used to do in like prisoners of war. They used to like, do you know bamboo like doesn't stop growing no matter what?
Oh,
you just did tie those dudes to the
dude.
ground
Oh,
and
I read
like
about
And
Yeah.
the bamboo would just grow through
fuck that
them.
shit, man.
It grows fast too.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be our greatest ally. Seriously, they're everything we did for them.
Everything we did for Korea, we give billions of dollars to Korea every year, and here they are, Koreans running our media, running our banks,
Just
ran by Koreans,
genociding the North Koreans.
Dude, it's horrible, man. They're taking over the North Korea strip right now.
Mhm. It's crazy that the more you read about South Korea, the more you realize like it's just two different dystopias and like opposite. Because you know like what's it called? Like North Korea is like a communist, like authoritarian dictatorship.
Yeah.
But then like South Korea is like the worst example of capitalism in the world.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
So
they're just
the-
on the complete other side of the spectrum, basically.
Did you see the South Korean Nazi bar that they have there?
They have a Nazi bar?
I sent it in the chat. Yeah, I think I did. It was like yeah, thanks for watching my videos, guys.
I was at school.
Yeah, I didn't send it today. It was like
Oh.
2 days ago.
But the
maybe.
video.
Yeah. It was like it's like a bar just filled with Nazi memorabilia, and like
Didn't know they were fans.
the people in there like on their uniforms, they have little armbands. It's crazy. It's insane.
You see that guy in LA who's just walking around in an SS uniform?
I did
No,
see that,
you
actually.
You didn't see that? I
What
said
the hell?
He's walking around like an SS like SS officer's uniform
Sent it
in
today?
LA. No, I think I sent it to Nick Johnson. I'm sorry, I don't know why I sent it. Yeah, but
His other friend.
he's your friend,
yeah.
friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod,
Friend of
Nick
the Jones
Johnson.
house.
There's
True friend
there's
of
many
the
Nicks
pod.
in this circle,
True,
to be honest.
a lot. Many Nicks, many Johnsons.
Truly,
You know?
actually, yeah.
But who's the realest Nick?
I think it depends on the situation, to be honest.
Who's the realist Nick? I'm sorry, we're doing dead air now. Dead air because I have to think. Obviously, I sleep next to one Nick, so that should kind of answer that. To be honest,
They cuddle.
we have before.
They sleep in the same bed.
Actually, no. We when I slept in your room that night, we used to sleep the same. We used to call it sleeping Chad.
yeah, sleep in
because
Chad.
That's been a long-standing tradition, to be honest.
Because they're sleeping virgin, which is like you guys we slept together on same sides of the bed, and they're sleeping Chad, which is we sleep like feet to head. You know. And what I'm saying is I've never slept that way with Nick Johnson, so that kind of like clarifies who the realist Nick is.
You and Nick Johnson gotta hop to it, bro.
Shit.
Nah, I'm alright. I like my own bed. No more men in my bed.
No more men in your bed.
No. No more men jumping on my bed. You just chowing. They're so good, aren't they?
They're so fucking good. I didn't realize how good these were.
Right? They're my favorite. You know what? This is gonna sound retarded. You know when they taste really good? When you have them with coffee. Like I know it sounds retarded, but like if you drink them with coffee, like it kind of like makes them a little more bitter, but the coffee a little bit sweeter. Like it's a perfect. It really is just.
Dude, like these things with like an ice cold glass of milk.
I love milk. Love milk.
I told Jake to get a thing of milk one.
But wait, there's a lactate in the fridge.
I think we should also split the topic description of this pod to be about food as well. I noticed we talk a lot about food.
alright,
So we
what
always
food?
talk about food.
What have we eaten today?
I had a breakfast burrito from Alinberto's.
What was in it?
It was ALINBERTO. Sausage, eggs, cheese, a little bit of pico de gallo, I believe, and some bacon.
Okay.
I had
good.
that.
Solid.
I
very
had
solid.
this Coke that I'm holding on to right here, and I had one of those coffee cakes, which actually wasn't bad,
Yeah, it was
to be
delicious.
honest.
I've had 2 coffee cakes.
Classic Tristan Dave eating. To be honest.
Yeah.
Tristan breakfast.
I've been focused on the Halloween
You really have.
All
This has been
day.
like your baby.
You've been locked in all day. I respect
all day.
that.
It's been like.
Are we
I've
still
been-
gonna record a pod like while the party's going on?
No, not why. No, it'll be before.
Before.
Yeah, we'll have
Okay.
to do it maybe around like 3 because I'm gonna go to my parents at like 5.
Okay.
And be back by 7. Because I told them I'd stop by because they are also throwing a little party.
Oh,
Right
My
on.
mom was a little sad that I wasn't gonna be there, and I was like, sorry. But yeah, let's do it around like 3.
3.
All in costume.
Okay.
We have to be
Naturally.
in costume by then,
Oh yeah.
and then we'll be in costume in character.
In character.
Yeah, I think that would be funny.
So you're gonna be like,
Today we are talking about Arrival.
Dude, there was a guy at Chatterbox last night that he was like, he dressed up as Wario. He was in character as Wario the entire set, and it was actually really shitty. Like, the set did not go great, but because he stayed in character, they gave him like the best set.
Oh, really?
Just because they stayed in character.
I mean,
How was his Wario impression?
It sounded like Borat.
Oh. Okay, that's understandable.
That's kind of how I picture Wario to sound.
Exactly,
You know?
like Eastern European.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a fat Eastern European, and then Waluigi's the skinny Eastern European.
Waluigi would sound more like Borat.
Yeah, that's true.
If I had to pick a Mario character that would sound like Borat, it would of course be Waluigi.
Yeah, Wario would more sound like the fat guy in Borat.
Yeah, Azumar.
Yeah, it would sound more like Azumar.
No, there was because Nico was because he was Wario, and then Nico was going as Mila Kunis in Black Swan. And I don't know if you guys have seen Black Swan, but I was like, oh, you're kind of a Wario in your own right. You know, you didn't really think about it.
Speaking of Nico,
What did he do?
when is he gonna bring the things for the stage?
Oh, like what thing? What thing?
The thing on the thing that goes up. The banisters.
I can ask him to do it like on Friday. I'll be at school, but like, or
Okay.
whatever. Like,
what
whatever
time are you
day.
gonna be back from school?
I don't know. It might be an early. I thought we had it off. I'll ask him tomorrow to get a full clarification.
All right. It's kind of crazy how like the hours that are required for you are like being spent
On my phone. You see,
watching-
I've sent more
watching
memes today than
movies.
anybody. In the, yeah.
I haven't looked at the chat all day.
Yeah, but I spend my time at school the same way I spent it when I was unemployed, which is like looking at memes and smoking cigarettes. Like that's kind of what my day.
That's barber school for you.
That's what being a barber. Because that was so funny because the instructor like on the first day he was like, yeah, if you're like in school because like you think like you want to be a barber because like you see it on TV and like they're just hanging around chopping it up in the shop all day, like this isn't the job for you. And then all we've done is hang out in the shop and chop it up.
He's like, I lied.
Yeah. That was just to weed out the pussy balls. We're not doing shit.
He's like, this job is chill as fuck, actually.
It really does seem like, because you think about it, it's like if I cut like 3 people a day, it's like $150. And that's 3 people. I could cut 8 people in a day. You know, it's $400.
Exactly.
And so you pay a portion of it like to the shop, right? It's
Pay
like
your rent, yeah.
Yeah, you pay rent. So say it's like a 70-30 split. I still go home with like $275 at the end of the night. You know, it's pretty good.
Yeah, my buddy John, he makes good money.
Yeah.
Like he pays for his own apartment,
Sick.
has like a motorcycle pay bit. Like
Yeah.
he does good.
He gives good cuts, dude.
John does give very good.
Nick, when you let me cut you, did you see the dummy I sent? I just want to give you a little trim.
It did look good. Honestly, I like the cut on it.
I may want a cut as well.
Okay.
I just want it like, damn. Hold on.
Yeah.
No, on time.
But, yeah, because with Nick, with your hair, I was just kind of like even.
I mean,
out, like a little bit.
For the foreseeable future, all I'm gonna be getting done is just like little trims.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's kind of what I was planning. I would layer it a little bit. What I would do, I was working on this today, is like just kind of like texturizing a little bit to give you a little more volume. You actually have a pretty good volume for your hair, for straight hair.
Yeah, which actually surprises me considering it's usually very very thin and whatnot.
Mm,
Would you
yours
do would you do this on the pod?
What? Oh, dude, we'll cut your hair on the. Actually, you want to do that for an episode?
I'm down with that.
Like while I'm cutting his hair,
Cut it. Oh.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
set up like a barber shit up right here.
you guys just chop it up while I'm cutting his hair.
All right.
I fucking shit
We'll
up
get
bad.
you like a little like a shirt mic or something. you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
that like
yeah, yeah.
explodes. You know?
Yeah,
Well, make sure to get the Israeli ones.
Israeli microphones.
yeah, the ones that blow up.
Yeah.
And blow your neck out of the side.
That's what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen is eventually technology is gonna get so advanced they won't even need exploding microphones. Like you'll just say one thing, you'll be like 271, and before you can the sentence can even come out of your mouth, like this will like it'll be like the Matrix, where like a transfer and it goes into your mouth. And you're like, you know,
They probably can already do that.
you'll be like Superman, you know, when he's pulling all the shit out of the nano shit out of his mouth, you know.
That scene was crazy to watch,
Gross.
dude. That scene was wild.
Do you guys like Superman?
I have yet to see the new one. I'm almost there.
Really?
No, I just watched Bring Her Back. I watched Weapons, and Superman is next on the list.
How'd you
I
like
would say
Bring Her Back?
It's okay. I like Talk to Me Better, to be honest.
This guy.
I think the metaphor was a bit, again, on the nose. But
What, and Bring Her Back?
yeah.
Why would he
Well,
mean?
wait, hold on. We'll come back to this. But Riley was telling me that the takeaway you had from Weapons was that it was about like substance abuse.
Yeah, it's about addiction.
Yes.
Mhm.
Can you like go into that a little bit more?
Yeah, so the
Not that I
first
disagree. I'm just curious.
the first like inkling that I had about it was well, for one, the main chick is always drinking the whole movie, and on at the very end, the AA symbol is there with the credits. And so when I did more research on it, all the bells that the lady was using or that she put on the houses or whatever all had that AA symbol. So that was like her witch symbol or whatever. And and all of the characters in there are addicted to something. Like the gay Asian dude's addicted to eating
Sex.
and eating and gay sex, and the one chick's addicted to alcohol. The dad is like addicted with finding his son. Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
it's
he's
an
like
obsession kind of. Like
he's
obsession,
obsessed
okay.
with it. Yeah, and like and also just like the director is like he has like other movies too that reference addiction and stuff like that.
it would make sense because, like, you know, he's friends with like Trevor Moore, who's like a massive alcoholic, so it kind of makes sense.
For like kind of
Exactly.
see into your
Attribute to him in a
creative
weird
work
way.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like so then that was what I got, especially after I read like a big long Reddit thread. I was like, man, that makes
That's how you get most of your best takes, to be honest.
Yeah.
What did you think of the giant floating AR-15?
that?
It's a little on the nose.
That was on the nose because it was like it's basically just there saying that these kids are being used as weapons. That's literally the whole point of the AR-15 or AK-47, whatever it was.
I think it was an AR-15.
Yeah, so like the whole point of the AR floating above the house in her dream was just a symbol of these kids are here being used as weapons. And like that's what the witch does, is she uses the witchcraft to make people into weapons. That's why it's called weapons. But
Also, the scene of Benedict Wong like running, you know, when it's
dude.
so funny. Like
It
the way
is, yeah.
He's got the Naruto run going on.
yeah,
They all do.
yeah.
and I thought, like, when I first saw the trailer, it was like very reminiscent of like 28 Days Later, or like Dawn of the Dead, like the running zombies and shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it's meant to like give off that impression. It's gonna be about
'cause
zombies.
They are
at
very
first
like
and whatnot.
zombie-like, you know.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's,
I mean,
That's
they're
a
basically just like voodoo zombies. To my
Yes.
understanding, yes.
Voodoo, that's good.
Oh,
I actually, you know,
100%.
you ever read the Zombie Apocalypse Survival Guide by Max Brooks?
Yes.
I love that book. Didn't I give you that book?
No, I got
No.
it for Christmas one year.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. It's probably somewhere in my parents' attic.
No, I
but-
love that, because I remember learning, the original zombies were voodoo zombies. It was like a Haitian sort of thing.
Mhm.
Interesting cultural little thing there.
Yeah.
I do want to read the World War Z book. I don't know if you guys have ever read
It's
that. I've heard it's
good.
very good. You read it?
Yeah, much different than
Yeah,
different than the
interesting.
movie.
It's like a kind of a vignette. It's a bunch of little vignettes.
Yeah,
Of like
yeah.
news reports, journals, stuff like that. It's very cool. I remember the weird thing about like Jamaica and like all those countries. Like before I really knew like how slavery worked. Like I really just like thought that like black people just kind of spawned there. They just happened. You know what I mean?
that was their spawn point. They just-
I thought that was like
pop up.
they're like I was like, oh, they're in
Yeah.
Africa, but also like in the same way that I was like, oh, white people are in Europe, but they're also in America. I was like, oh, black people are just, you know, they're just born. places.
humans started in Jamaica.
Yakub created on the island of Patmos, man.
The island of Patmos is Jamaica. They just changed the name.
And we floated a little far to sea.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I like Jamaican people. I think they're okay.
Yeah, me too.
They don't eat the pum pum though. You don't know about that?
I eat the pum pum all day.
Never ate the pum pum.
Yeah, I eat it all day. I eat
Never
I eat
eat
it
a
good. I
pum-pum.
eat it like some washawana. Some of that spicy, man.
I'm eating up ashwagandha. You guys ever try kratom?
Yeah.
You tried kratom. I think,
I did. I
yes?
felt nothing.
You need more.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Because you said you only took like 4 pills or something like that.
Yeah.
You need to take like 12. Like legitimately, because all it will do is just help you like focus more if you take like a little bit or like wake you up. But if you take like, actually no, don't do the pills. Get the powder and like just do like a shit ton. It's gonna taste like shit, but like get a shit ton of the scoops and put it in like a shaker or something like that.
Okay,
You're gonna
understand.
throw up most likely, but by the time you get to that point, you're gonna be feeling good.
Yeah, can I be honest with you about the mushroom coffee?
Well, oh yeah, it tastes horrible.
It tastes like shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so we're all
No, it tasted
in agreement here.
like throw up. Like I was like, this is like what vomit
Oh,
tastes
really?
like. Yeah, it tastes like vomit.
Oh, I don't get that.
That was horrible.
It's better if you put a little creamer in there, a little flavored creamer.
Okay.
But other than that, it is a very like sourish taste.
Yes,
but that's
it's
because it's
extremely
filled
sour.
mostly with the mushrooms.
Do mushrooms have like a sour taste though, like naturally?
No, I think it's like the process of them,
like the
and there are
grinding.
some mushrooms that are, but like it's got like lion's mane and cordyceps, and those shouldn't. But I don't know. I haven't eaten them like raw or whatever. I've only had like elixirs and pills and powders.
You imagine like someone like the nature guys, like in The Last of Us, like when the cordyceps is like, no, dude, it's good for you, trust me, and they're just eating it, like, you know what I mean, like all the, what was it, the webs they have, you know, underground or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like, no, dude, I
the
grind it up into a
vines.
powder and I drink it.
The mycelium. So today's movie.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's technically like Poltergeist. It's supposed to be last week's movie and now it's
Yeah.
this week's movie. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I've seen Poltergeist so many
Oh,
times.
really?
You know, 'cause
Yeah.
you were telling me that you grew up watching Poltergeist, which is not an experience that I had.
It's like one of my mom's favorite like Halloween movies.
Same, but in the way that my mom was like, she was like, yeah, I was scared of the dark for 25 years because of The Exorcist and Poltergeist. And then she told me she watched it again when she was like 37 and she was like, I don't give a shit about this at all.
Yeah. Because it really is like, they are like movies that really only scare you as a kid, you
Yeah.
know? Because I can watch The Exorcist now and be like, all right.
Yeah. The only scene in The Exorcist that still gets me is like the surgery scene. You know what I mean? All the machinery and like when they each going into her spine. That's like legitimately like disgusting.
Yeah.
But the movie itself is not like scary.
Yeah, it's really not.
Poltergeist. The only scene in Poltergeist that I would say was like scary is like the dream sequence. The one like Ghost Finder guy has. You know.
I was surprised that made it into
his
the.
face in the mirror.
I was surprised that made it into the movie. To be
Yeah,
honest, that
for
felt
real.
very like out of left field, but very unexpected. I would say.
Because it was a very like in a weird way. It's like a more of like a fantasy like it's like a fantasy.
Yeah, we were
horror-
talking about this when we were
Yeah.
watching it. I think it's just more, it feels more like an adventure movie until you get like to scenes like those, and then it's just like, whoa, what the fuck? Where
There's
did
a
that come
movie
from?
that's actually a remake of this movie.
I've heard it's very bad. To be honest.
No, not the new Poltergeist.
Oh, what do you mean?
Insidious.
Really?
Insidious has so many scenes that are just taken right out of Poltergeist.
I've never seen Insidious.
Really?
That's the one with like the little boy. It's
It's a
evil or
little
whatever.
boy, yeah.
He gets like
trapped
possessed.
in that realm, and then they can hear him through like the technology that they have, I think, and the TV, and like or like through the walls and shit like that. They have the old lady come. That's a medium. They have the little paranormal crew come that does all their shit. I think there is a scene where he looks in. It's that same mirror scene where he like shit starts happening to him in the mirror in Insidious. It's just like one of the biggest differences with Insidious is the Darth Maul demon guy.
Yeah.
That's I think that's primarily like what people know the movie for.
I thought the
to be
Darth Maul
honest.
demon guy was Babadook. Or is that Insidious?
No, Babadook is like the giant. It's
Oh,
like
the hat. The giant
black
hat,
figure.
man.
Yeah,
Yes, my
with the
bad, my
hat.
bad. I am
Yeah.
thinking of
The
it wrong.
Babadook was poop, to be honest. I was not a
The
fan.
Babadook was.
Wait, so was
poop.
it-
I think that was one of the movies that really kickstarted this whole trend of like grief as like a metaphor and whatnot.
Because before that, like you know, like the movie, like horror movies, like what if cell phones were evil? You know,
Hey,
what if your phone
I
was
remember seeing
haunted?
fucking Unfriended, bro. Literally, that movie was funny.
What if Skype was haunted? What if Instagram Reels could kill you? And that was like every horror movie from like 2003 to even earlier, like 2001 to like 2009 ish, 2011.
This was a good
maybe.
like 10-year period, I would
Yeah,
say.
because I think like the classic era of horror ended with Freddy vs. Jason. That was kind of like the Avengers Endgame.
Dude,
I love that movie.
I loved Freddy vs. Jason. He was Chris, the party I went to. He was playing it on like a projector. I was like, yo, is this Freddy vs. Jason? He was like,
so
yeah, it is. I was like, fuck yeah,
It's so
dude.
much fun,
and it's
dude.
such a bunch of people don't know about it.
Yeah.
It's like it's a very
flew
like
under the radar, I suppose.
yeah, it's a very niche movie.
Yeah.
But I remember that's another movie I watched like as a kid. Like
Yeah.
I love that movie as a kid.
You know they had like a press conference, like a weigh-in, like
know.
for a fight.
I think, yeah, we watched
And
that.
it's so
fucking-
funny because like it's like Freddy, he's like talking shit, and then it's just like Jason thoughts, and he's just silent the entire time. That movie's great though. You remember we watched that like geeked out of our fucking minds?
We did?
We went to, it was like the night that you broke up with your ex,
Oh.
and we were you know like
We're at your house and I spent the night for like a night.
yeah, and we were just you know, it geeked.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, watching Freddy vs. Jason.
Oh yeah, dude, I did coke that night.
Yeah, that's what I'm
dude.
saying. We were yacked out of our minds, and I was like, because you were still kind of upset though, and I was like, I know it'll cheer him up. That was like the closing.
Papa Freddy vs. Jason.
It's so good though, dude.
Dude, yeah, dude. Okay, I do remember that. That was the first night I did coke.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I remember I was very against it, but then that night everything was out the window. I was like, bro, give me meth, give me heroin, give me whatever you got.
That was like me and Jared kind of just being like, I'm evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I think like I stayed up that whole night.
Yeah,
I don't think I
course.
went to sleep.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. It was the best.
It's a fun time.
No more though.
No more.
No more.
All of that is I've had my experience. No need.
You can check it off your bucket list. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, off my drug checklist.
I've had my experience, and dare to say, I may keep going. We'll see, though. We'll see. I trust you guys. I trust in you guys to tell me when it goes too far. You know.
When was this night, by the way? Like
Which night?
2022 or so?
2022.
22? Okay, I do remember that, yes.
Oh yeah, because you were at the bar with us. And you,
I think and then I came back to your house briefly with you guys.
No. You did the classic. We were at the bar, and you did the classic Nick thing where you just like left.
I love my Irish goodbyes, dude.
You really do. No, but it was like we were like worried about you because like I think you didn't have a car or something at that point. So we were like, where the fuck did he go? Like where could he have gone? And you told me like, yeah, you just Uber back to my mom's house.
Oh yeah, because we were at Rockefeller's.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, because I if you had your car, I would have been like, I would have seen your car gone and been like, okay, but like you
No,
didn't have a car.
It was fucking pouring that night too. Yeah, I think my car was in the shop or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember I got drunk.
Of course.
Drunk as shit that night.
It was a lot of fun.
Cool little bar. I like Rockefeller's.
Yeah, you know, they tried to do like a million different comedy shows there, and like none of them have ever worked.
I think it's because of the location, honestly.
Yeah, it's not enough. Like
there's nothing going on in that area.
It's not
you
densely
know?
populated
I would
enough.
not even know about it if like I hadn't like driven past it 100 times. Like go to your house or go back home.
I've always thought of that area as just like an industrial area.
100%.
Like where
They
people
have
go
the
to
cheap
all
work.
the buildings and whatnot. You
Yeah,
know? And
yeah.
there used to be like a Honey's over there too, I believe.
There was.
was.
I worked at that Honey's.
There was a Honey's. The only thing there that's like worth it is Club 80s and Rockefeller's.
I've never. You guys ever been to Sportsman? You know, Sportsman's Lounge or whatever the fuck it's called. That other
Where
the
is
other
that?
dive bar across the street from it.
I have not, no.
Neither have I. My ex girlfriend almost got she got roofied there.
Oh.
Yeah, but she was like with her mom, and so like her mom was like,
that's devious trying to roofie
Yeah.
someone with like their mom. There.
yeah,
What the
but-
fuck?
No, it was by a girl too.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and like her mom was like,
She's
you know,
gonna
like,
lesbian rape her?
no, it was like so a lot. This is like a sex trafficking tactic where like they want the girl to trust them. Of course, so they'll have like the girl approach them. The girl's the bottom bitch, and she kind of approaches the girl,
Ooh.
makes them feel safe, and then the
That's
guy
devious.
swoops in and is like, you know,
That's horrible.
Interesting.
Damn.
yeah, hits it with the "What'd you put in my drink?" You know. Do you guys ever listen to that song? You know Bizarre from D12?
Mhm.
He had a song. It was called Bill Cosby, and the chorus was
What was the chorus?
the chorus was literally just it was a loop of a woman going, "What did you put in my drink?" And then he goes, "Bill Cosby."
Bill Cosby.
And that was the entire song. Not the entire song. He raps. I'm sure it's really bad, but
You know what would be good in these? Like a cream cheese frosting.
That's kind of what I was expecting when I was biting into it. To be
like
honest.
cannoli almost.
Sure, no, it's like those
kinda-
like there's
Like
there's
cream filled like
pastries with
donut
it.
sort of
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
No,
like-
I'm just thinking, you know, cannoli is the sweet ricotta with the.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You've been at Claro's. I finally went. I've actually been.
Oh,
there
what did you
before.
think of Claro's? Yeah.
I did. The one in Garden Grove I liked more because it's like a lot more quaint. It looks more like a local, like Italian, you know, type of place. The Claro's there was like.
I think the one down in Corona definitely feels like more like a supermarket and whatnot.
Yeah, they did have. My dad loves it though because they have like different all the sandwiches. You know, it's like the Uncle Tom. You know, like all that shit.
Yeah, the grandma.
Yeah, no, but they have like my dad, like a lot of my dad's family members' names up there. You know, he's like,
that's
Uncle
kinda
Jerry,
cool,
and he's
yeah.
like, yeah, it's Yeah, I had an Uncle Jerry. He died when I was a kid, and it was nobody told me how, and then I learned why as an adult. My dad's like, oh yeah, died in bed, 2 prostitutes. I was like, rules, this dude rules.
They kill him?
No, he just had a heart attack. He was like 78. He just had a heart attack. and died.
No,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, so okay.
He used to be a boss. You know,
That's sick, actually.
Right?
It's a nice way to go out.
right?
actually.
Yeah. How better? You know,
Should have had a few more drinks. Would have slowed down his heart.
is that a real thing?
Yeah, it slows down your heart rate.
I did not know that. Oh, that's why it goes so good with cocaine.
And that's why you don't do it with opiates. Because the opiates slow down your heart too much
and then you
with the
die.
alcohol, and then you die.
Yeah. So if I did like opiates and alcohol, what I would really need to do is like start running, like Forrest Gump, you know?
Sorta, yeah. I think so.
Yeah, to get my heart pumped. Or
But
just, you know.
your body would like you.
That's true. I'd be like running and stuff.
Yeah, like the
slow
opiates would
motion.
make you not want to move.
Yeah, I'd be like what's his name, like Jordan Belfort, you know, in Wolf of Wall Street when he's like when the lewds kick in like too late. He's like, they're on the phone.
That's the funniest part of that whole movie.
So funny.
It's a future pod pick right there. To
Truly.
be honest.
Yeah.
That's literally the let 'em watch pick.
Oh yeah,
we need
we
to-
have to say that for a special occasion.
100 episode.
100 episodes.
100th episode.
What is this, like 37, 38?
I think we might have hit 39 or 40.
Oh, really?
I think it's 40.
38.
38 was The Departed, I want to say.
Yes.
So I think we're on 40.
Hell yeah.
Ish.
Can you believe it's October?
It's coming to the end of October, brother. It's this Friday is Halloween.
Fuck! You know the meme? I keep a lot of heat, like Pat Ryan. Fuck! You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Do you have your wearer costume ready?
Okay, so I have most of it already. So, you know, I'm gonna wear the Pro Club shorts down there.
Mhm.
Wife beater. I'm gonna get a do-rag. I'm gonna get a bottle of Hennessy. I'm gonna get Nick. I was gonna ask if I could borrow your Jordans.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, tight.
Do you have the black and white ones?
Yes.
Yeah,
And,
I
and then
gotcha.
I was gonna have a like a chain of some sort.
Perfect.
And that's like my whole. I'm gonna do that like during the day, I think. But once I get back here, I'm not gonna lie. I might switch out into my Chemical Romance costume. Looks sexier for the ladies.
No.
Yes. You think ladies wouldn't like My Chemical Romance more
You're
than a
gonna be
wigger?
dressed normally.
No, I'm gonna wear the bulletproof vest.
Have you found a bulletproof vest?
No.
I
have 4 days.
I don't. I think you should stick wigger.
Women are not attracted to wiggers.
It's a costume party. You think somebody's gonna be dressed up like the fucking Blob? You think people are gonna be like attracted to Blob? Like,
What do you mean
it's
the
a,
Blob?
you're not like.
So I'm thinking of like the Blob from like X-Men Origins Wolverine, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, dude, no, I'm talking about the. I don't know.
You're talking about the Blob from Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah, or like just like the classic, the classic Blob. But whatever. I think you should just stick with the wigger. I think for one to make it easier, and two, they're not like only gonna like talk to you because of your costume.
No, that's
like they're gonna
because
talk
of
to you
my-
because of
but
your charm and your
I know,
good
but if I have the
looks.
charm and then I also look attractive in the costume, I'm not gonna look attractive as a wigger.
Why would you be the? Why would you? What do you mean you'll be the wigger? Like, so you just won't be the wigger for the party?
No, so I'm going to school as the wigger, and then I'm going after school. I'm going to Noble, and then I'm coming back here for the party. So Noble, it's the open mic, so I'll be there.
So how are we gonna do the pod then?
Oh fuck, you're right.
I think you should just be a wigger the whole time, dude. Like, people are gonna find it hilarious, and like I think that's like.
But well, you're inviting people from you. They're gonna be like, that's racist, even though I'm a white guy.
Dude, fuck that. It's only like a couple people. Most of it's gonna be like people from work, which is it's probably like 50 people.
I mean,
from
if
work.
you lose like a couple people, you got to bear in mind there's gonna be like 60 people at this party. Like,
But like, it's like
65 plus.
but it's like 48 dudes, right?
No, there's a good mix.
I mean, I think you sent most of the invites, Atris, and I don't have a good estimate of who's coming.
I got damn near everyone from work except for a select few.
And that select few is gonna be who's working that night.
Good.
I'll tell you what. I will do the wigger costume all day. However, if I find the bulletproof vest before then, you know what I might do? I might just still wear the bulletproof vest just over the wigger costume. Wouldn't that not look sick? Like 50 Cent.
could work.
I'd be like 50 Cent, dude, in the old G Unit videos. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think people would find it hilarious. I don't think people would get the My Chemical Romance thing.
It's not about getting it. It's about being hot.
There's no point in that. I think you should choose funny over hot.
You know what? You're right. I'll tell you why you're right. Because like I was talking about this the other day with somebody at school. Well, first of all, because I wanted to give context to it. Like he shows me a picture, right, and it's like the emasculation of like our celebrities over time, and it's going through, and it's like Lil Nas X before and after, Sam Smith before and after, Ezra Miller, and I was like, can I tell you something, Juan? And he was like, what's that? I was like, these are all gay men.
Yeah.
So what this post is really saying is, I hate the emasculation of our nation's gay men.
Yeah.
I hate how feminine our gay men are becoming. So you're really just saying you yearn for a time when gay men were more masculine. But then we got into a conversation where I was saying, like, I think, like, for women, right, their whole life is more of a gamble because it's like it's either like you're born hot or you're not. Do you know what I mean? Like it's harder. You can work at it a little bit within a margin of error, but like for a lot of it's a gamble, right? But if you're a guy, even if you're like ugly as shit, you can develop, like as Napoleon Dynamite said, cool skills.
Yeah.
And the skills are really what women are attracted to. You can be like the best looking guy in the world, but if you don't have
If you're not doing anything with
There's
that,
nothing
then
that comes
nothing.
with it. It's not gonna last.
Yeah. So what, the case you're making, which is that the wigger is funnier than the My Chemical Romance costume.
Yeah.
Funny is a skill. Hot is something you're born with.
Yeah, exactly. So like
I think
would-
it'll provoke more conversation and whatnot.
100%.
But
yeah.
the conversation's gonna be like, "Why are you wearing the do-rag?"
No, well, no, they literally won't. Like
I mean,
like,
I think everyone from work is gonna.
like okay, yeah, people from my theater class or whatever, sure, they can be easily offended, but they're non-confrontational.
But
So they're not going to be. They're not going to come up to you and be like,
Take that off.
You should not be wearing and one basketball shorts right now.
well, that I actually wouldn't mind. But it's like like I want them to fuck me.
Okay, not the theater people. You know?
Really?
You're good. Yeah, you're good on that. But no, I think. Trust me, dude. I think
Is the
Wigger
is the
costume.
Indian girl coming?
I think so. They're. I think. I'm pretty sure they all are. Yeah.
Wait, who's coming?
Talk about the Indian girl.
Is she?
Is she part of the theater class?
She is. Yeah, she's in my. Yeah, I sent my whole theater thing the invite, and I said, you guys come and it's a BYOB, whatever.
Is she Hindi Indian or a Muslim Indian?
Hindi.
Damn it.
Why damn it?
Whoa,
Because no, let me
Explain that, why?
Because if she was a Muslim Indian, I could be like, oh, I'm a Uyghur. You know what I mean? You hear what they're doing us in China, right? You know what they're doing.
You know what they're doing to the Uyghur people, man?
No, but I'm gonna go to like, y'all know what they doing to us, right? the way they doing us over there.
And the CCP.
I got half a mind to go over to talk to G myself. Tell him what's up with it.
Yeah, dude. And then I have plaid boxers if you want them.
Go over there and sag.
Yeah, just so
they
you sag
too,
them.
because I lost the string, so they do kind of just sag naturally.
Yeah, dude.
that's
So I
sick.
got plaid
It's
boxers.
gonna be so funny.
Yeah, plaid would be perfect, dude.
But can I put like a shit stain on him?
No, that's too far. That's
It'd be so funny though.
oh,
I feel like not everyone at the party might get that, to be honest.
they'd be like, oh, this dude shit himself.
Who's this guy? His greasy finger in his shitty ass.
Yeah, it's a very fine line. You want to make sure that you haven't gone too far over to where people think like you're not in a costume at all. You know?
True. Yeah. Because what am I saying? Character's so good, they just think I'm like a wigger that shit himself.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. If you need anything off Prime, let me know too.
Okay.
I just ordered a bunch of stuff today. I got like a runner for the coffee table. Did you see the lights? I
did
I put
looks
the
like-
lights back on. I did the I did Halloween colors, so they like slowly fade in and out of the.
Would you be able to get a bulletproof vest, like a fake one?
No, because you're gonna be a wigger.
No, I'm gonna be the wigger in the bulletproof vest. It's gonna look sick.
Nah.
I'll ask my dad if I can.
I also have Prime Rally.
Well, we'll see.
I support either option.
I think just the wife beater and one shorts.
I don't have and ones. I have the pro club. I think the pro clubs will work just as well.
Even then, that's it. As long as they're like baggy basketball
Yeah, they are.
shorts.
They are.
High socks, Jordans, chain,
Yep.
do-rag.
You could ask Nick Johnson to borrow a chain. Do-rag, I think Jared has. I'm making this whole
Well, I
costume.
can get one off of Amazon.
No, I think I'm pretty sure Jared has one, but if he doesn't, then
I've seen Jared wear do-rags before.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a do-rag?
Yeah, that's what I need a do-rag for the. And then all I really need after that is I need like some kind of like malt liquor and Swisher Sweet. So I'll go buy like a big thing of Miller High Life, and carry that around all night.
Nah, the Hennessy, dude.
You're right. You're
Just
right.
carry the bottle of Hennessy around.
You can drink it too during the party.
Hennessy's. What if I might just carry this?
That's true. It is BYOB.
Yeah, Hennessy's a little expensive,
Oh, yeah.
It's good. It is like a good liquor, to be honest. Like for all the meme, like it is a. I told you about that time I was in the gym and I was wearing the Hennessy shirt that I found, and like this black guy, I'm on the leg press, and this black guy just looks over me. He's like, "Hey, anything is possible." And it was one of those moments where I was just like, like this is. I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? This is awesome.
I'm gonna say he'll let me.
For that, yeah. Just the idea of him like repeating some kind of internet set. You know that video, the midget. It's like that moment when you take that shot of Hennessy. Nice bit of chill. Can I hear you, babe?
Yeah. Well, I'm a little sick right now.
I
Dude.
know.
A little bit of a cough.
mas.
My bad.
The zinc is good, man. I feel like the only reason it hasn't caught up is because of the zinc so far. We'll see.
That's good, yeah. Yeah, because I mean, you sleep
As long as
in
you're
here with Nick.
Yeah.
And I would have figured that you would have been like the first to catch
Yeah, me
it.
too.
And
Yeah,
I think the zinc might have been doing something for
Crushing
you.
zinc, dude.
As
even,
long as you're consistent with it, then it'll have the intended like immune system effects.
And you know what? Fuck it. Because even like the you guys know what Zickum? Y'all know what Zickum is?
Zickum?
It's like a
that sounds
zinc.
that sounds like a slur, to be honest.
You fucking Zickum.
I'm like, oh,
Oh! It does sound like it sounds like a slur for gypsies. You know what I mean? Fucking Zickum.
I'm gonna use
Grandpa,
it.
you can't say that anymore.
We're making this a thing,
Like
dude.
why is he calling me medicine? I take that when I have a cold.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, you know what we need to do? We need to start cursing gypsies. You know, we need to learn some curses, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Some Nordic curses, dude. I'm sure they had some shit. Dude.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, it should be able to go both ways.
Yeah,
you know?
why
I
can't
mean,
if they can curse us? Why can't I curse their bloodline?
Dude,
why can't I curse
magic
their own?
on magic battle, dude. We can't
Yeah.
be fighting magic with swords and
Yeah.
shit. We gotta be lighting them on fire.
Through magic though.
Yeah, through magic.
Through magic.
Through magic.
With like
Through
you know
magic.
Harry Potter and Voldemort, like she went to magic and magic battle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
the fucking spells are connecting and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we got like Darth Vader and Luke. You know,
We can fight them with swords too, to be honest.
I'll do that in real life. We can fight.
That's true.
I don't want to. I'm kind of like the Predator. Like I do want it to be a fair fight, so I would give the Gypsy a sword as
You
well.
said you're like a predator.
I'm like,
I'm sorry, continue.
yes, but like in a cool way.
In
you
a
know?
cool,
Be a
suave
cool
sort of-
predator.
Yeah. I'm the chill Predator. That's what they call me.
There
One letter off, brother.
that reminds me of like when Charles Oliver. That reminds me when Charles Oliver was making the post about him being in the new Predator movies. He was saying he was going to change his nickname to the Predator. Like Charles the Predator. Like you can't be doing that, brother.
I remember there's that story, the green text with the guy where he was saying like when he was a kid, like he was like really good at like Call of Duty, right? And so he was like way better than everybody else. And so like he made his name on Xbox like the Child Predator. But if you're a child, that's like okay, right? Like it's like black people saying
you don't understand.
You can't be a predator to other children if you are also a child.
Okay,
you know?
but what if you're like we're gonna get into semantics here. What if it's
Sure.
like a 14-year-old who's like brutally molesting a 9-year-old? Isn't that, you know what I mean? You veer into dark waters there. You know what I mean?
Then he
Yeah.
is a
Child predator.
Mm.
Oh, in both ways.
In both ways, yes.
Okay.
No double nickname.
He's
man.
preying on children, but he also
is
himself is a child who is a predator.
Yes. Yeah. So if you're like a child predator, does that mean like would you technically like would the children be referred to as like child prey? Is that like the official term?
Yeah, I would think like. Yeah, child.
I mean, that's a pretty
prey.
common term, like sex predators and whatnot. But I guess you don't
Children are their
really
prey.
hear them called like they're sex prey. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't really frequent those circles. So maybe they do. I don't know.
I don't know. I would never interplace myself in that. I don't know. They could do that.
They could.
They could, maybe. We'll have to ask them.
Special guest on the Let 'Em Watch podcast.
Special guest on a pedophile.
This is Jeremy. He's been convicted of child porn.
Well,
and,
we could do that where we kind of like set it up like the classic traditional like To Catch a Predator esque scenario, but instead
do the podcast.
we just put him on the podcast as a guest, and then we call the cops after, obviously.
Yo, that's actually not a bad
what would we even
idea.
ask him? Like, so I know you think.
Sure, so why are you here?
Yeah, I know you think you're here to meet a 12-year-old boy, but what do you think of Wolf of Wall Street?
Yeah.
Today's topic, Lolita.
Good choice.
Yeah, we'll have to find like a movie that like pedophiles watch.
What movie? What movies do pedophiles watch?
Harry Potter. Like
Yeah,
the first one.
probably Harry Potter.
A lot of kids in there for them.
What's that one?
Billy Madison.
What's the one where the guy's protecting the little girl?
Oh, Leon the Professional.
Leon the Professional, I would think that.
Yeah.
There's
Lolita,
another one.
like
Lolita.
you said.
There's one slipping my tongue right now.
The Goonies.
What's the one with Kevin Spacey? He's on like
American Beauty. American Dad.
American Beauty.
USA.
I'm gonna rape a lot of children today. No, what was the movie we were talking about? The Goonies. What was the movie you said before the Goonies?
Lolita.
No, not Lolita. There was another one.
Leon the Professional.
Yes, I was telling Jake and Elias. Or I was clarifying to them because if you remember you probably remember this when we were in college. The girl I was dating at the time, like like we went as that for Halloween, and I was the guy. And but I had to clarify. I was like, just she picked that costume. She was the one that was pushing for that.
Oh my god!
I had to clarify. And it was crazy. There was another couple that was dressed as the same.
I do remember that. I think actually, I remember.
There was when I went as Walter White to that other party. They were like, how long did it take to convince her to do this costume? And I was like, she chose this costume. I was like, she chose.
Did she really?
She did.
Cool.
Yeah. She was like, we should be like Walter White and Jesse. I was like, all right, because we were originally gonna do aliens, but then like
what kind of aliens?
I was just gonna get like silver jumpsuits, get like the alien like glasses.
That's cool.
Yeah, no,
not big.
Probably not those. But I did. I found some like cool ass masks that I wanted, like cool ass alien masks that I thought would be cool.
The little the Santa and the Snowman we have out front. We should put masks on them. Not sure which ones yet. But.
Well, we have our you have like that deer mask.
Yeah.
And then I can do the. Well, no, I want the Raven one to be over.
Well, yeah, because we want one over the bathroom door or whatnot.
We should have one or two other ones to put on them.
But the one that's over the bathroom door was Jared's originally. Yes.
I have a mask from the Scream TV series.
The Scream TV series.
There was. I was like a huge fan of it.
It was good.
I'd have to watch it again to see if.
Let's see a picture.
Yeah. Do you remember the Sarah Connor Chronicles?
Apparently, it was quite good.
It was. I remember watching it and I was like, it was good when I was 9. I mean, I don't know how well it holds up.
Yeah, I'll show you the mask.
Where was it set after? Like the second Terminator? Third?
Yes. Like in between. It's in between the first two, I think.
Oh.
It's like her. Okay. You see how she kind of like goes. Because the first Terminator ends with her like. Oh, that actually does look kind of cool.
It's a dope mask.
That does look kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I feel like I remember you showing me that mask. Actually, now I feel like I remember you showing. Yeah,
I got it in high school. I thought it was such a cool rendition of the
original like Scream.
Yeah,
Ghostface mask.
Mm-hmm. So I thought it was pretty dope.
I was one of the Dishonored masks.
Yeah.
So sick, dude.
When I was playing Dishonored, I wanted the tower to get the tattoo, dude.
Yeah, it's on the back
of my hand, dude. Yeah.
I remember having to explain to my dad, like, I remember it was like during like the George Floyd riots, like for all the whatever went on. Like there was one thing that happened that my dad was like, look at that guy's tattoo. That's the hammer and sickle on it. And I zoomed in. I was like, that's the fucking Dishonored logo.
Yeah, guy's not a communist. He's a fucking nerd.
Yeah, he's not a communist. He's a different kind of loser. I've been considering. It's funny now that the one time that like I have, well, not the one time, but the one time recently that I have no money is when I've been kind of like, maybe I should get a tattoo. Maybe I should. It's the one time.
What were you thinking in regards to the tattoo?
No idea. Just like generally, do you know what I mean? Just like thinking about it. It's like, what's stopping me?
Where would you get the tattoo? You think?
On my arms, like my butt. You know what I mean?
You do good with American traditional.
You think so? Mm-hmm. I've always wanted like tattoos like. The ones like that the guy had in True Detective, like the Thomas of Less or that guy. Woody Harrelson shoots him in the head.
Oh yeah, he had some sick like arm tats and whatnot. Yeah,
like, that's kind of like what I would like it to look like, to be honest.
You should watch True Detective.
You really should.
I think
I'd
you
see
would.
the first like 2 episodes.
I think you would love it, to be honest.
Yeah, especially like when they get into the last couple episodes. I'm telling you,
all right.
The guy that wrote it, you're gonna watch it. You specifically are gonna watch it. You're gonna like, this guy knows things.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Trust. It doesn't seem like it at first, but it gets.
Because I am getting a weird like cultish occult type vibe from it.
Oh, it's the best part. It's like honestly like that.
Only from the first 2 episodes.
But it's not because the show's not supernatural at all. But just the setting and everything, like in that Louisiana Bayou Cajun sort of setting, like
it just gives those like hints here and there,
that kind of haunted
ambiguity.
Vibe.
All right, cool.
So good for the show.
Cool. Will do.
Yeah. Great show, though.
I'll give it a
go. And if you really like it, I would say you can watch season 3.
The third season is okay. You just got to keep in mind it's like a rough like just redo of like season 1 with Mahershala Ali.
Mm-hmm.
The 4th season is horrible. Don't even watch it.
So bad. It was so bad. It was like embarrassing.
So that means season 5 will be great.
Oh, good point. Actually, very good point. The even number seasons are the one that suck. So we'll get a good. It's okay. Oh yeah. Somebody had an idea. It was the cast. I forget. It was like Michael Imperioli. and then somebody else. You remember that one time? It was like on Twitter. It was like this like True Detective dream casting. It was Michael Imperioli.
Michael Imperioli would be cool.
He would be, and then who? I forget who the other person was, but it was like, I think Michael Imperioli would fit the True Detective vibe very well.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, I could see it.
Yeah.
We've talked before about like an Andrew Lincoln, John Bernthal True Detective.
Yes, dude. Yes. But John Bernthal's good cop and Andrew Lincoln's bad
Yeah,
cop.
just to kind of switch it up there, you know.
Because they had great chemistry. They really did. You know what I mean?
that's what made the first 2 seasons of the show.
And they
you know?
try to like replace like Shane over the years with different, and it never works.
They're trying to put like Daryl in there and whatnot.
Didn't work. He has. I'm sorry. Like Norman Reedus is like a decent actor. He has like no charisma at all. He's a vacuum of.
Yeah, like that's what I've noticed is like he's very like emotionless. Like even in his acting, like he's very sort of like. Like
I don't know if maybe his
Black
face just
Slate.
kind of like looks like that, but like he does nothing of note after like the 3rd season. I want to say
Yeah.
Daryl as a character doesn't really have like like really beefy.
he just grunts and flexes for like the last like 3 seasons of the show I watched.
He's
you
just
know?
shirtless no matter what season. The show
And then
takes
Rick's
place
coming
in.
up to him, shit like you're my brother, bro.
Yeah,
and then,
you don't even know his last name. You know what I mean?
he doesn't talk. Like,
Well, what's his favorite color?
What's Norman Reedus' son name? It's like Weebus or something.
Okay, no, it's Dweebus.
No, what
Dweebus
you guys know what I'm talking
Reedus.
about.
No,
it's like Chungus Reedus or something like that.
Dingleberry Reedus.
Yeah, dude, it's such a weird fucking.
It's spelled. This is what I read because he's Scottish. So it's spelled Mingus, but it's pronounced Menzies. Like that's the Scottish pronunciation of it.
It's a Ray Fiennes.
It's a Ray Fiennes type
scenario.
God, I hate the Brits for that. You know.
Mingus Reed. Yeah, dude, I have said it and I will die on this hill. They may have created the English language, but they're the fucking worst at speaking it.
So true.
They it's like they're what like a dying language sounds like. Like it's like you know how you have like the first the first accent, right? Where it's like you have like your southern accent, your Boston accent, your New England accent, you know, so like that was like the beginning of our modern English.
Yes.
This accent that we have is like perfect accent in my opinion because we accentuate every letter, we say every letter, we say it how it's supposed to be said, and we don't like how they say like aluminium and shit like that. Like it's spelled aluminum.
Yeah.
You know, shit like that.
Yeah. Their language is like the modern form of like British English. It sounds inbred. Do you know what I mean? Like it sounds like because they've been isolated to that island. Because you know you look at America, we have this huge landmass. It's like you can have New York, you can have Boston, you have the South, you have like the Northwest, you have like California, and it's like because we have that landmass, you can kind of. But they've been contained to this little fucking island for so long. It's like their language is like inbreeding with itself.
But like the New England accent was the original accent that
you're saying New England, like New England in America. Like
New England, like in America, that was their original accents. It was like a mix of that and Southern.
Yeah.
And so they didn't sound like how they sound today.
Yeah.
Like that's what everybody gets wrong when they're doing like Revolutionary War movies. Is like all the British people sounded like George Washington.
Yeah.
It's not like they had different accents.
Yeah.
But they all had like that thick ass New England, Boston, New York accent. And so that was like sort of the beginning of how our modern English accents. Then as time goes on, now we're here. We have the perfect accent for this.
Well, our accent specifically is fake. Like it's made the California the accent is like made for movies.
Yeah, I know,
pronunciation,
but even more to my point.
Yes, that is every word.
It's the perfect.
I agree.
It's
No,
the
I
perfect way to say
Totally
the
English
words,
pronounce every word. Every word is legible.
Every word, every letter. You know, and like if I were to say a word, you would know how to spell it.
Yep.
Whereas if you know somebody over in England, they'll say like water. Like you would think to spell that like WATA or something
or
like
even
that.
that story that guy tells about the they're talking about the Falkland Islands in Argentina, and the guy from New York's like, yeah, but what fucking islands?
Yes.
I don't know if that's a real story, but the idea of it's hilarious.
Yeah, but that's but that's even my point. Like we have like the perfect accent for it, and then England, their accent is like so dog shit.
Yeah.
And the way that they say shit is so dog shit that like it's like their accent is just dying out. In my opinion, it's either dying out or it's gonna become its own fucking language.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
No, that's what I'm
Welsh.
saying. It's like the language is like it's so inbred. It's like imploding on itself, kind of. It's like becoming a different. Well, honestly, though, you got to think about it. It's like the way they sound, because there's parts of England, right, that are like they have like a certain regional dialect that like it sounds a lot like I think Swedish, right?
Yeah.
Like they can like speak Swedish with Swedish people in like the really rural areas of like northern England. And so I would imagine that like British English would sound like more Germanic because that's like the kind of closer to the original version of like, you know, like English. And then because we've had time to evolve differently in like a different, you know,
Exactly.
like way, it would sound differently, but better, of course. I completely agree. In the way that like Mexican Spanish sounds way better than like Spain Spanish. Spain Spanish sounds disgusting. I don't know if you've ever heard them speak. Like they have the lisp.
How does it differ?
It's like
Can you give me like
"Fi," you know, they have the lisp.
A lot of like countries under Mexico also have like the lisp. It's
Really?
like it's really only Mexico that has like does the sort of same thing where they pronounce every letter and everything like that.
Yeah, it's good. That's chill. Why don't we do that for every language?
Dude, you know, they can't beat us, dude.
Yeah, it's like why can't we go to every country and be like, hey, speak fucking English?
Yeah.
All right. This is fucking America. We're
Speak correctly.
in like Bolivia. You're in America right now. Speak fucking English.
The world is my oyster.
we got to get imperialism going again, to be honest.
So true.
Hey man, the world is a vampire.
You know how many things would be fixed if America just took over the world?
We kind of do just like silently, you know. America's like a hidden empire.
Sorta. I think in terms of culture, yeah.
But even in
Because I
terms
mean,
of
like when I went over to Europe, like everywhere I went, I was hearing American music, and then there's like everybody's wearing American brands. Everyone's like definitely in
It's a lot
terms,
about a lot of like cultural and like soft power. You know?
yeah, I think it's like that. It's like it's soft power. It's like we don't got American flags flying everywhere, but you can see our influence.
Exactly. Where it's like, you know, it's like we have like a military base in like every not every country in the world, but you know, a lot of countries.
I mean, shit, our tourism fucking runs economies.
That's true.
Like, you know, like tourism from America, like it doesn't even just have to be like, oh, our government is directly like, you know, imposing themselves. But like just sending our citizens over to visit your country runs your fucking economy.
I do wonder if like the, you know, like the Baja, like I wonder if how much of their economy is dependent on like, you know, Carnival cruises.
All of it, bro.
You know?
Like that whole top strip of Mexico is like Baja California and Tijuana.
What's
Like
the other one? Not Chihuahua. What's the other city? There's like another city that's like it's like right below TJ. It's like slightly more like Mexico, but I've heard it's like way less crowded than TJ.
yeah, and it's all funded by tourism.
Yeah.
All the cities near the beaches where they have like
exactly, cruises.
Cruises, but also just people vacationing or
Yeah,
whatever.
because the TJ is like funded by like people that want like dental work and hookers. You know, like that's kind of the entire economy of that city, I guess.
Exactly, and it's all us, baby.
Even you look at like I mean, I know Hawaii's like technically a state, but if you've been to Hawaii, you know, like they don't like America at all, you know, but like their entire economy is supported by tourism.
Yeah,
it's insane. Like there's ads for tourism when you're already in the country.
Yeah,
and I remember because I went there when I was like 14. They're the only state that I've ever been in that was like advertising welfare. Like I understand it as like a necessary part of like, you know, like the living in a civilized society, but like to advertise it, like, yeah, you could do this, fuck it, you know, it was very like foreign to me, even as a Californian.
Yeah. I was looking at pictures of Guam.
Where is Guam? Is it in South America?
It's like it's near like Indonesia.
Okay.
It's like more like Asian.
How is it?
Dude, it's beautiful.
Really?
Like I looked at it because I was because me and Darlene were talking, and I was like, I've never really like heard of Guam. Like or like I know about Guam, but like you don't hear it in movies.
I couldn't tell you where it was on a map.
Yeah, I thought it was like off the coast of Cali. Like I thought it was, or like in the Bahamas or something. But no, it's over. Like actually, what's crazy, it's insane that we never hear about this in World War II. But we annexed it in like 1880 something or 1890 something because of the Spanish-American War, because Spain had taken it over. But then after that, right after Pearl Harbor was bombed, Guam was bombed. because it was an American territory.
So it just kind of like caught astray, basically.
Yeah, yeah. But
Collateral.
like we never hear about that.
How bad was the damage in Guam?
I don't know. I didn't research that. But they have like a whole like museum based on the people that like fought on that island against the Japanese.
You know the Japanese invaded Alaska? You know what this?
Why?
This was during World War II. They were trying to get onto the mainland.
Yeah, they invaded Alaska and they there was something that happened with like either New York or California.
Oh, so New York. It wasn't. So the Germans sent over a bunch of like spies. It was like Americanized like Germans, and they sent them over. But like a lot of these guys had like at some point been in America in their lives. So there's one guy that like as soon as he got to America, he just started telling people he was a spy, like just to get pussy. And then there was another guy that as soon as he got there, he just started calling up his friends and asking to hang out. And so they caught all of them and just executed them within like a year. But yeah,
So they were mostly just coming to just like hang,
they were just
basically.
coming to hang and they fucking died.
This is a very nice vacation.
Yeah, we
Don't you think, Sven?
It's like it's like just going to goes, I'm working for Adolf Hitler. She's like, wow, this guy's so cool.
Wow, so you're telling me you're Hitler's top guy? Yeah, I'm his tough guy.
Some say we are equal, Some might say Hitler's my top guy.
Why do you think he's in Germany right now and I'm in America? Because he's working for me.
They had like that, but from what I remember, they were supposed to blow up like a bunch of railways in like Virginia and New York and all that to like slow down American transportation.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sabotage and the like.
Yes, yeah, saboteur.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if they started bombing like American cities, bro, we would have done more than just drop 2 atom bombs on them, bro.
Yeah.
Like imagine we just like sunk the country into the ocean.
The all of Japan.
Yeah, just all of it. Because I mean, you think about it. I mean, what if you like hit nukes on like the beaches? Like, do you think the water would come rushing in?
I don't even know. Isn't everything an island, right? Every landmass is an island, like technically.
Well, I mean, that's why they have different. Because like, with enough bombs, I mean, you could wipe Japan or like Britain off the map
Certainly.
because of their size, but that's never gonna happen with like America just because of the size of it. Like you can't bomb all the beaches around it and then bomb a bunch on the inside and then all of a
it's
sudden
still
it
connected
sinks.
like on either side by like Canada and like Mexico and whatnot.
Yeah,
too. I mean, I
exactly.
guess you could sever the bridge between like North America and South America, but that's still. But you wouldn't be able to sink the entire landmass.
Dude, yeah,
I
we should
imagine.
blow up Panama and then take over Mexico. And then the rest of South America will float away.
they can kind of just like do their own thing, I suppose.
Yeah. The rest of South America will just float away over to Antarctica.
That is slowly happening, I believe.
Yeah,
Really?
they're getting
Yeah,
close.
like continental shifts and the like.
Somewhere's getting closer to somewhere else. Yeah, because like in Chile and then like I think Argentina, it's like super cold in the winter.
Their winter though.
Their winter,
because
yes.
they're below the equator.
So that would be our
summer.
Our summer, yeah. It's crazy.
It's all opposite.
Crazy
When
stuff.
I first learned that, it was crazy.
It fucked me
like,
up, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Blew
dude.
your
Like
mind, right?
learning that like Australia celebrates Christmas in the summer.
Yeah, that must suck. It must be awful.
Yeah.
Dude. Straight ass.
I was like, what? They celebrate 4th of July in the winter?
Yeah, for learning other countries didn't celebrate 4th, like, you fucking pussies.
yeah. Tell me you don't smash beers and shoot fireworks.
Literally, dude.
Are you dumb?
I mean, to be fair, if we're talking about Mexico, they do that every day anyway. So like,
No, they don't need an excuse,
Yeah, there's. I always remember my dad as a kid, like being like, it's like he always say, like, yep. Mexicans will celebrate changing spark plugs. But like as an adult, I'm like, that's kind of tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
it.
would celebrate that. Like if
Yeah.
I was working hard on my car,
Yeah.
like I'd throw a little celebration if I fix something.
Yeah.
Actually, since I unplugged my my radio, electrical is working fine.
No issues with the headlights or nothing?
The headlights are barely flickering. Like it, and like my voltage goes like all the way up while I'm driving. Like it did not do
Shit,
that.
there you go, brother.
Oh yeah, man.
It's a small trade-off, I would say.
Yeah, so I was happy about that.
A lot of good news for the house recently.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
say.
I got paid for school. That is nice.
I got my credit card.
You got your line of credit back?
My line of credit
Real
back.
shit.
I'm using my dad's truck right now, which is I guess kind of a win. It's cooler than my car.
Did you drive it? Did you drive it back here?
Nothing. He's just in New York right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it the black truck or?
It's the green one, the taco.
Green. Oh,
So
right on.
cool.
We'll throw it
So
back there.
cool. I love
Very
it.
nice.
Yeah, I was talking about that in Chatterbox last night because I was like, my dad, like, obviously hasn't spoken to his mom in like 25 years, so like when she died, like, of course he still went over to New York, but it's like he's just like vacationing there now. Do you know what I mean? He's just sending me pictures of like him in the Hamptons.
It's really just an excuse for him to go check out like New York.
Yeah,
from what I'm hearing.
Because he was telling me like all of his siblings were like crying. He was like, "Yeah, me and my dad just went out for a beer." That's sick.
Weather's great down here.
Yeah. No, I was actually kind of mad. The weather does actually look. It looks like super nice out there. My dad's in like fucking shorts in New York in October.
God damn shit.
Honestly, I've been to New York in October. Honestly, not that cold.
Yeah,
The snow doesn't pop out yet.
Does it snow in Australia?
I'm sure in select spots.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because it's pretty close to Antarctica.
Are Aboriginals black? Are they considered black people?
No, native.
People? Native.
Just dark natives.
Dark native.
Really, yeah.
Okay.
Sunburned
Black people.
natives type, yeah.
Are y'all considered black? But do Australians say y'all? Are you all? No, yeah,
Oh,
it
you
would be
all. I think it's you
Are you all
all.
black people? What if they talk like Italians? Like, I'll use guys. I'll use fucking. It doesn't work. Yeah, it really doesn't work without like the regional. For
Can
sure.
you turn the camera on when you head on over?
It does. Always kids these days always on their phone. Always on their damn phone. What are we at for time? Let me check. Just look. Oh, we're at hour 5.
Which button is it again?
The red one. It should be like next to the screen,
Oh, I see.
and there should be like. Wait, is the red light on the screen? On like this should be on the top right, I believe. Press it again. All right, perfect.
Back on camera.
We back.
All right. Nick's taking a piss. What were we talking about? Argentina.
Aboriginals.
Aboriginals.
Oh yeah, I
So
was
they're
gonna
not
look
black.
up. Does it snow in Australia?
And if so, how does it affect the black people?
True. Actually, yeah, maybe they wouldn't be so dark if it snowed there. So maybe.
Oh,
it
true. Yeah, because
doesn't
like a
snow.
desert, place.
Yeah,
so
it
like,
is.
Yeah.
Here, let's ask Gemini. Does it snow in Australia?
Yes, it absolutely does snow in Australia. While Australia is famous for its beaches and hot, dry outback, certain regions in the southeast experience consistent and significant snowfall during the winter months, which is generally from June through August. Where does it snow? The most reliable and heavy snowfall occurs in the Australian Alps, a mountain range that spans across New South
Oh yeah,
Wales
because in New
and
Zealand,
SW.
this is where they filmed the fucking Hobbit.
Ah.
I just learned recently that Tasmania is in like that like area. It's not. I always thought Tasmania was like in like Eastern Europe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's part of New Zealand.
I always thought it was like African.
No, yeah, somewhere in around that kind of land. But no, it's in fucking.
That's where the Tasmanian devil comes
Yeah,
from.
it's from that, which honestly makes more sense considering the kind of animals they have. You see, the 6ix9ine interview. He's talking about some guy getting the shit beat out of him. It's like, you ever see like that in a cartoon? Like he came in spinning and he went out spinning. He did the Taz. God, he's so funny. There's something else I was going to talk about regarding Australia. No, I can't remember that either. Oh yeah, I was reading about this. So you know how they always say like Australia began as a colony of Britain because they were overflowing with like prisoners and they would send them to Australia. Mm-hmm. So I was reading like why that is. So what actually happened was like they had Australia as like this giant landmass, but nobody wants to fucking move there because the weather is obviously like it's like like death for like the British genetics, So the reason why there were so many prisoners in Britain was because they started making like a bunch of people like lobbied to the British government at the time to like make it so that punishments for like crimes were like super what's the word they didn't fit the crime basically. Like it's like Les Mis, like he stole a loaf of bread and he got like life in prison.
No, it's just very severe, overly severe punishments.
Overly severe, yes, I guess it's a good word for it. Thank you. But and they were doing that so that they could be like, hey, well you can do 20 years in jail for stealing a bag of Skittles, or you can go live in this desert with spiders that are as big as your legs. And
basically just like an exile.
Yeah,
sort
most of them are like, oh, all right, I'll take the spiders.
I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it. We'll do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Maybe my accent theory is wrong then.
What do you mean?
Because the Australians have like an offshoot of the British accent.
Well, you have to imagine their accent would just evolve on its own over time. Though.
I know, but like it's very reminiscent of the English one.
Well, because it started. Australia has only been a country for like I think like 100. Not 100. It's like 150 years. I think they're a much newer nation.
They're very young. They're young. They're new to the game.
Yeah, they're new to the game. Yeah, it's in the same way that like actually the South African accent evolves from like the Dutch. It's not. It's
yeah.
not very English. It's Dutch.
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
I did not know that until a few days ago.
But they speak a lot of English.
They do. Why is that? Do you know? Does anybody know? No,
Probably just because English is the most important language in the world.
That is facts.
It literally is.
Like, probably in the history of maybe the Latin's close, but
Like, I remember there was someone that was like, it was like, yeah, Chinese is the most spoken language in the world, and I was like, no, it isn't.
it's not.
I was like, hey, you're way more likely to be in China and find someone that speaks English than to walk anywhere in America and
100%.
find someone that speaks Mandarin.
100%.
Or anywhere in Europe that speaks Mandarin.
Yeah, I believe widely spoken. I believe it's English, Spanish, and then French. I think. I believe that's the 3 most spoken languages.
And it's just because of China's population that they say it's the most spoken in the world, but if you account for people in every single country,
Well, that is just to say, like, there's so many people speaking Mandarin, obviously, but all those people are mostly concentrated to China.
Exactly.
If you were to look at it like per capita, I'm sure. Yeah, obviously you're gonna.
Yeah, if we're going off population, man, dude, Indian's the most. Hindi is the most spoken language in the world.
Yeah,
you know, like, well, but it's not. It's like,
Yeah.
like you can go to any country and you will find someone that speaks English. Any country.
I always thought it was crazy, like learning this, that like, because you know, like how like every like language or every country has like an official language. It's like I was like reading about Italy and like. So like they made like Italian, like the modern version of Italian we know now, like the official language is to have an official language, like sometime in the 1800s. But like at that time, like only like a people in like a select like state of the nation spoke that type of Italian.
Like
Like
speaking Latin.
no,
There
it
was just
wasn't-
a lot of different like dialects.
it was one of
in
regional
Italian.
dialects. So you know, it's like
Oh.
Sicilian, and then there's Sardinian, and then there's like all these other ones up in the
All from the same just root languages, but
Yes.
far enough along their offshoots to where they could be considered like almost different languages.
yes,
I would
and
imagine.
now they've popularized modern Italian enough to where like you know like it's like the most widely spoken, but a lot of it was like just like regional. Like most people didn't. It was like they were like indistinct, or they were very distinguishable from each other. So,
That's
like,
really interesting.
So yeah, like your great grandparents or whatever that came over from like you know like Sicily or whatever, like probably did not speak the modern version of Italian. I sent you guys the Ellis Island immigration records my dad was sending me. Right, that shit was kind of
yeah,
sick.
I like the pictures you were sending.
Yeah,
to
he
be
lived
honest.
it hard as fuck. Dude, you saw the pictures of my great great grandfather?
Mm-hmm.
Shit was sick.
With your
dude.
Indian grandmother.
Jeez. I would say that was very convincing. To be
That was
honest.
very.
That
I think it's just the lighting on the, you know, the black
She
and
looked.
white.
Hey, I say it how I see it.
And you see it Indian.
Dude, if you look at the picture, she looks Indian. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? That does really just add to that case of that tweet from like a few days ago where it's like they put like Middle Eastern music over the Sopranos. You know, it's like look how Afghan they look. Look how you know.
That's true, dude.
Yeah.
You ever play the game Mexican or Arab?
Ooh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's been so long. Oh my
Yeah,
God. I wonder
dude.
how many people played that about me. Do you know what I mean? How many people have like.
True. You're just like, I'm white, dude.
Yeah. I told you, yeah, when I was in the Zecco Chicken and the guy was like, "Are you Iranian?" And I was like, "No, just like normal," you know? And like, it took me a second. I was like, that was the wrong thing to say. That wasn't, I shouldn't have.
Did he
done
say
that.
anything
Normal.
to that, or
No, he just gave me the chicken. But it was still, yeah, in the moment. Because, yeah, the girl I was going on a date with, like, tonight, like, she was like, we were talking about something. I forget what I even said. She's like, wait, you're not Arab?
You want a date tonight?
Yeah.
Really? Well, with who?
Some girl from Instagram.
Oh.
Yeah. She's the one I told you about where Nick Johnson played the voice memo. Did I tell you about this?
No.
Okay. So we're talking. She's insane, by the way. So she says something,
Hell yeah.
and then Nick Johnson says the same thing like 5 minutes later. So I sent her the screenshot of Nick saying that it's like same thing or whatever,
Yeah.
and I was like, look, like it's a coincidence or whatever. But then she like just through his profile picture found him on Instagram and then DM'd him and was like, you know, was like, hey, did you guys plan this or was he being for real? And then Nick was like, why the fuck are you talking to me? And so like she started like arguing with him, and then eventually she sent him a voice memo, right? And so he keeps telling me about this voice memo, and he's like, dude, it's so cringe. You're gonna cringe. You know what I mean? Tell me how bad. So I'm like thinking like this is gonna be fucking embarrassing. So I'll show you at Noble. So. But like later on that week, he's host Noble, and so when you host Noble, you have control of the aux. So as yes. So this is so as I'm walking up to the stage, he just plays the voice memo out loud for everyone there.
What was it?
But this is the best part: was the voice memo was her just talking about how she was gonna give me head. So I was like, I got on stage and I was like, hey, you guys can laugh. That's my wife you're talking about up there. That's fucking, you know.
Dude, that's sick.
I didn't.
What the fuck did the voice memo say?
It was I mean, I could probably no, and I can't play. I don't have it. But it was basically her saying that she was gonna. It was gross, but she was saying she was gonna give me head and then put it in ice cream and then make him eat the ice cream.
What the fuck?
She's 21, you know.
Oh.
Still.
That's a great intro to have
That's
like
younger
walking
than
up on
Darlene?
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darlene is also 21, isn't she?
She's 22.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday to Darlene. Shout out to Darlene, fan of the
Yeah.
pod.
Yeah.
Friend of the pod.
Because like the whole time he was like, when I was gonna play it, I was just ready to be embarrassed, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that was gonna like make me look like cooler. you know, but I guess.
Yeah, she said that. She's going to give me head. guys.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Did she give you head?
No, we're going out tonight for the first time. Somebody's gonna give me a foot job. I've never had a foot job. I've never really liked feet, but I mean, if somebody said that the only thing I'll do is give me a foot job, I would take it.
See, like, I told Darlene one thing. I was like, you see, it's not, I don't like default like feet, but if it's like the feet of my woman, then it's different.
It's different for you.
It's different. Yeah. It's like the same with like I don't know. I don't know any part of a body of a woman. I'm like, I'm not like
feet of a woman.
I don't default like butthole, but
if it's the butthole of a
but
woman
if
that
it's
you
a-
like,
yes,
then
if it's
you
the
love
butthole of my lover
Okay.
and
Yes.
a woman that I love,
Sure.
then I'll put my tongue in it.
Yeah,
But
certainly.
but other than that, you know, I don't want anything to do with it. Same with feet.
Can I tell you guys a funny story about looking at a woman's butthole?
Yes.
Sure.
So like when I was dating like my ex many years ago, like we were like, I don't know why, but like because she wanted to eat my ass, which is fine. I was like, I'll let you feel free, you know. But like she would never let me like eat her butt or whatever. And so finally, like I was like, can we just do it for a joke, just so one time, just like
As a joke.
Not even a joke, but I was like, that's
like a one-off,
I was
like,
like, so
irony.
can we just just try it, just see? And she was
Get
like,
it out of the way.
you know, she was like, you can do it once. So I literally just like licked her asshole once, and then came back up, and we just hung out. It wasn't even like in a sexual moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you just did it.
I just
to kinda check
just
it
to
off.
try it, you
You
know.
didn't even have sex after?
But like probably later on in the night, yeah. But like in that moment, I was like, no. We were just hanging out naked, and I was like, let me just do it, you know.
Don't knock it till you try it.
That's
Yeah.
basically what he's saying.
Yeah, just in a more poetic. You know, it's like, I've kind of talked about this before. I like
Sure.
like people like Arabs and like Africans, like they speak in poems. Do you know what I mean? Like when that you remember when we were at the Persian restaurant, I asked that girl for a number, and instead of just being like, oh no, thank you, she was like, I already have a lover. You know, like they talk in poems.
Are you talking about Divine, bro?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that beautiful Arab woman in Divine.
One time I surprised Darlene by putting my tongue in her ass.
What'd she think?
We haven't done it again.
Don't knock it till you try it.
There you
know?
go.
Yeah. Well, I've eaten ass before. That's why I did it there. But
He was not tried ass, says sour.
yeah, it wasn't bad. It was cool.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I would have done it more, you know? I would have
Just,
done
hey, dude, you're hanging out with a girl tonight, dude.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, can I eat your ass real quick?
I'm not eating someone's butt on the first date.
Why not?
I gotta get to know. What if it's not clean?
We have one life, dude.
To eat poop butthole?
Yeah.
I mean, many women have done it on me.
No, I mean, there's.
No, but I'm clean.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, I'm clean though. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys got that.
You know what?
Hey,
You have to be-
must have been the wind.
Okay, can you at least be grateful that I'm willing to like embarrass myself for the sake of content?
Yeah.
Yeah, like for the pod.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what we all do.
Any sexual story I have, I will. Not only will I tell you. You don't even have to ask me. Just wait.
No, it will eventually come out
It'll just
unprompted
come
at
out.
some point.
I can't hold it in.
That's
why,
okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
I tell people like, don't tell me secrets. You know, I don't want to know unless you tell me like dead serious. Like, do not tell anybody. Like, I can usually keep that in.
Yeah.
You know, but if it's like if it's like a little secret, it's like just don't even tell me.
Yeah.
Because we'll talk about it on the podcast.
It'll only get out to a few people. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, however many people we've got like 93 views in the last episode or something.
Our Elote TikTok did really good.
Really?
Actually, I need to check on it. Because I haven't checked in like a week. Dude, you haven't sent me any of the reels.
I don't have any more reels.
You, dude, the last two you did not. You did like it was the
Okay.
last 2 or 3 that you posted on the Instagram. You did not send. The last one I did was the Elote one.
We should probably wrap it up. To be honest,
We're in a very solid hour 20. I'm
Yeah, we're
assuming.
in hour 20.
What are we at for time? Like, what time
we are
is it?
hour and 21 minutes.
No, but I mean, like, what time is it?
Oh, it is 6:13 because that's why I gotta
Oh,
leave
okay,
at
so
like
you gotta wrap
6:30
up
to
and
hang
shit
with
then.
that chick.
Yeah, dude, 1,304 views.
1,300.
127 likes and 5 comments. But there were other comments, but now they're not here. Damn.
Could just not be loading.
They were like hidden comments.
What were they saying in those comments?
They're just laughing emojis.
Oh, yeah.
Mexican people are loving it, dude.
All right. Let's plug real quick. I'm gonna plug just real quick. On November 1st, Mobile Homie Show here in Riverside. On November 15th, Barney's Beanery, Road Dogs, Pasadena. November 21st, I'm doing another show in Pasadena. It's Russell and Friends. It's for his birthday. And then December 19th, I will be at Back to the Grind doing the roast for the Buddy System. Tristan.
Christmas Carol, November 13th through 16th. Halloween party for whoever's listening.
Hell yeah.
On Halloween. DM us if you would like to come. And that's it.
I would like to get outro music at some point, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that would be a nice...
What if it was what's that song? How do you want it? How do you feel?
Honestly, whatever...
No, we have to do an original one so we don't get copyright strike.
Yeah, whatever
Nick,
won't get
Justin
us
make
copyright
something.
strike. Yeah,
Nick,
me
Nick,
and
yeah.
Justin can do a little collab.
Yes,
dude.
a little collab.
I want to get Justin on the pod at some
Little
point.
collab.
I would love to have Justin on. I think that'd be a lot of
I
fun.
wonder what movie he would want to do. You said you wanted to do Phantom of the Opera, didn't you?
That makes perfect sense.
Well-
I was gonna say the Cable Guy. So that was my pick, to be honest.
A little collab.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me like
Yeah,
that?
A little collab. Nick?
What? A
Collab?
A collab?
There you
Is that
go.
it?
Oh!
Hold on. You didn't say anything either, did you?
No, but I got what he said. No, I got what he said was saying at the same time you did. A little collab.
Collab.
Yeah. You and me a little collab? All right.
Little collab.
Riley Adams.
Nick Jenkins, I'll see you next week.
Tristan Andrews.
This has been Let 'em Watch.